Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So, 17-inch laptops often criticized for bulkiness, but in reality, they are absolute beasts, whether you game or work on multiple spreadsheets. So, in this detailed review, I have discussed the best 17-inch laptops to consider right now. So let's dive into the list. At 5th place, LG Gram Pro 17. LG Gram Pro is the latest 17-inch variant from the elite list of LG lineup for productivity laptops that focuses on large screen without compromising on portability. That means you get gorgeous 17-inch IPS screen, delivers 2.5K resolution, incredible for a device that weighs so little, around 1.5 kilograms. As with 99% sRGB color coverage, 144 Hz refresh rate, and 400 nits brightness, the panel is quite impressive for every working needs, as this ultra-wide 17-inch laptop is powered by the Intel Core Ultra 7255H processor combined with 16 GB RAM and 1 TB SSD, which is promising hardware for programming and music production. However, the NVIDIA RTX 5050 graphics card is a huge advantage, as even though it's a low-powered GPU at max 60 watts, still capable of running video rendering and gaming at 1080 preset. Additionally, LG Gram comes with Windows 11. So, from stock traders to students, everyone can avail this laptop, as 77 watt-hour battery on normal use runs around 5 to 7 hours, but the fans are noisy under load. With all necessary ports, it includes fingerprint reader and Wi-Fi 7 at $1,200. This is the best lightweight 17-inch laptop. Number 4. MSI Pulse 17. The MSI Pulse 17 is still the best budget 17-inch laptop for users who need serious power, as it is driven by the Intel i7-13620H chipset, max clocked at 4.9 GHz, and NVIDIA RTX 4070 graphics card. It also provides 16 GB RAM and 1 TB SSD. This Intel i7 chip slower compared to the Intel Ultra 7255H processor, but full-powered NVIDIA RTX 4070 graphics card is capable of running demanding games even at 1440p preset. Unfortunately, it has standard 17-inch Full HD IPS display running at 144 Hz refresh rate, but 250 nits. Brightness is decent for indoors, and 45% NTSC is not accurate display. So, you might have to consider external monitor, especially as a creator, but for gaming and day-to-day work, it's pretty much fine. The design is unique with sci-fi looks, the keyboard works fine, and the Cooler Boost 5 cooling system keeps temperatures under control. It features huge 90 watt-hour battery, lasts for 5 to 6 hours on regular use. At $1,300, this is still a solid 17-inch laptop for gaming to streaming, but color accuracy is big trade-off. Next, Gigabyte Arous 17. This is one of the best value-added large-screen device, especially if you need fancy gaming looks and power-packed specs. As this mid-range laptop under the hood runs on the Intel i7-13700H hybrid processor, quite similar to Intel i7-13620H chip, whereas NVIDIA RTX 4070 GPU runs at full power, so performance is quite similar to MSI Pulse, but you are paying for better display quality. Additionally, with better port selection, you also get Thunderbolt 4 support. The display is massive, as the 17-inch display features with 1440p resolution, runs at a high refresh rate of 240 Hz, absolutely beast for esports gamers. Color accuracy is vibrant and true, thanks to 100% DCI-P 3-color gamut, suitable for creators. However, 300 nits brightness at this budget is pretty low, usable for indoors, whereas the Full HD webcam is excellent upgrade over a 720p webcam. Overall, the design and build quality look absolutely amazing and give a premium feel. Gigabyte's WindForce Infinite Cooling keeps GPU performance stable under load, but fan noise can be irritating. At $1,400, this is a great option, as you don't need external monitor in case you play games at 1440 settings. At second spot, we have the latest Acer Nitro V AI gaming laptop. This 17-inch variant with minimal design and a single backlit keyboard offers a massive boost in specs, as it is powered by the AMD Ryzen 7 260 chipset designed with 8 cores and 16 threads paired with 798 AI TOPS, so you can rely on it for AI-related workloads, whereas this chip is still fine for gaming, single PC streaming, and content creation. As it is driven by the Blackwell architecture NVIDIA RTX 5070 GPU, which offers a massive performance boost in games compared to RTX 4070, plus you also get the latest DLSS 4 upscaling method, making it a future-proof device for gaming-oriented users. However, It's not a full-powered RTX 5070 max reach at 85 watts, yet enough to run the latest games at 1080 preset, even though i7-13700H is better in performance. But this Ryzen chip is more power efficient, can handle editing and creative apps smoothly, whereas the 17-inch Full HD IPS display with 144Hz refresh rate and 300 nits brightness is decent, but at this budget could have been better. As color accuracy is mediocre, delivers 45% NTSC depending on region. So again, you have to consider external monitor for color accurate work. The battery runs around 3 hours, acceptable for a gaming laptop, but 135 watts charger is limiting factor for this machine at $1,500. Overpriced in my opinion. Under $1,200, considerable option. At first spot, I have kept the Asus ROG Strix Scar 17. The Asus Strix Scar, even though fueled by the NVIDIA RTX 3080 GPU maxed at 130 watts with dynamic boost, it is quite older, as we now have RTX 50 series graphics cards available. Yet this RTX 3080 GPU can still run many games even at 4K preset. For CPU performance, you can configure between the 12th gen Intel i9-12900H or Ryzen 9 5900HX processor, both equally powerful to run heavy applications currently. The Ryzen 9 variant is available at $2,000, which is absolutely value for money for the price. The 17-inch display looks bright, colorful, and stunning, delivers 360Hz refresh rate, 100% sRGB color coverage, but 300 nits brightness and full HD IPS level panel huge let down at high pricing, whereas the ROG intelligent cooling thermal system runs heavy tasks efficiently. But cooling pad is suggested for these high-end specs. The 90 watt-hour battery ensures 5 to 7 hours of support, which is impressive. However, upgrade the RAM to 32 gigabytes if you want to maximize performance capabilities, as still quite good for 3D work and game design. Finally, the build is quite sturdy with no flex at all. The design looks trendy and stylish. It also has mechanical keyboards, so the typing experience is very good with all necessary ports. This is still good 17-inch laptop, but consider high-resolution display variant. So, these are the best 17-inch laptops available currently. Which is your pick? Comment down below and keep supporting.